Hi everybody. Now message from Pleiadians about separation, why humans chose to have this experience of separation, and about relationships, about sex, how they do it, Pleiadians, and about our next future. So the question is it only humans that chose to experience separation? The answer: all the universe at some point have experienced separation in different phases of evolution. Even the source of all that is first had to split. The purpose was to experience the difference, and it is then the feeling of oneness was birthed. Although all was always one, the experience of knowing this oneness did not begin until the experience of separation. And so we want you to understand the purpose of what you have been through to bring you acceptance and comfort. You have always longed to return to the experience of oneness, and the further you have moved away from the past, the deeper you have longed for this oneness. In fact, the reason why your society is so sexually based is actually due to what we say here. The need to feel one again has become distorted at times and become an obsession. Your world has made this deep need to feel one again into something to sell your products and to lose focus on merging into oneness within. Yes, you live in bodies to merge and experience this bliss, yet many have become obsessed with this energy. There are fifth or fourth dimensional astral realm where beings go solely to experience fulfilling primal urge completely disconnected from love. These realms are some of the last, even for light workers, to let go of, so that your merging becomes an expression of love in all forms. There is no judgment on how this love shows up, however. We don't say sharing a loving, merging experience necessarily means you may only have one kind of relationship. We just mean that no matter what form you choose, as you open the heart, the experience becomes more expansive and filled with love. Many find that when they utilize their sexual experiences in this way, they need to have these experiences much less. It is because this sense of oneness is complete within, and the merging with others in this way truly comes from a deep place of crossing the veil together in joy. The attachment to this becomes less and less. In fact, we, the Pleiadians, merge very differently. We have a way of connecting on a telepathic and empathic level that feels so blissful. We don't experience it in the physical way you do. We breathe it. We breathe in and experience the bliss of all. We breathe out the same. So they live in this ecstasy. They live in what we call sex. They live in this joy each second, each day, each minute, each second. Like making love with all universe, with everything around you when you feel oneness. So they know nothing from this joy of oneness. You are returning to this state of beingness as you move home, into the knowingness of oneness, freedom from separation. That is why there is so much chaos within those that govern your world. This new energy is very confusing, and some are gripping hard to keep things as they have known. It's all within the divine plan, you see. This returning to oneness. We hear the channeler now asking, how will your world be when you all fully return to the state of oneness? We see the locations of the planet adjusting with certain areas on the Earth shifting into different longitudes and latitudes. This is because the energy of oneness vibrates in a different polarity. Earth will need to change the way she moves and aligns as well. We also see that you will experience an energy of sharing on your planet. The barter system is returning, and this is part of how your new monetary system will exist. That's very nice. In addition, we also see many of your diseases dissolve away. You will remain emotional beings, so you will still need to rebalance at times, because in this co-created world in oneness, one person may be balancing a little after you balance, and so the web of all beings can sometimes offset the other. Therefore, we see you still needing to use herbs and natural ways to balance the body. But it will be much more minor. We no longer see cancer being a part of your dimensional reality. We also see the way people connect will be telepathically, though you enjoy experiencing with your mouth, and so the sound current will remain expressed in this way. There is a creativity to utilizing your mouth, and the tones of each person's voice is pleasant and interesting to you all. We see that a state of compassion becomes a constant. We see this being one of the hugest shifts that brings peace to Earth. This compassion will emanate out of this feeling of oneness, for when you feel others as yourself, you will always feel love. Yes, we use the word always, because you will know nothing else more. Now we hear the channeler asking, if people will get bored, not for thousands of years, just as you have all spent thousands and thousands of years playing in the realm of duality, and now you wish it to change, it will be the same. For those after thousands of years that wish for change, they will go to another planet. This is the cycle of creation. There is unlimited space for new planets to arrive with new experiences. You will never be bored. And now we feel you are complete with your questions, and so we use these last few minutes to send another transmission of pure ecstatic bliss through the crown and directly into all the chakras. Feel this love as we bring in another activation of your ability to know and feel the oneness of all that is. With much love, we honor you all.